Hi, I'm Mike Doyle, and I'm one of the coordinators for the DSBN Welding Skills Challenge on Wednesday the 27th. And some people had asked for a little bit of information. I'm not running a Tech Tuesday, so I thought I could do just a little video of how to assemble the box before you get going. And you're going to need some of these tools. So some magnets, something to square things up and measure, some vice grips probably to hold, as well as the chipping hammer and wire hammer, but you will want a heavy hammer and a chisel, because if something is tacked in the incorrect position, you might want to break the weld and start over. You will get a kit. The kit will be pretty much like this, taped together for you. The model will be there for you to reference. The red is for MIG welding, and the black caulking is for the welds that should be done with the stick welder. You can use 3/32 or 1/8 electrodes. That's entirely up to you, but in the end you should end up with a box resembling this one, but not styrofoam. When you get your kit broken open, it will look like this. You should have 15 pieces. And next I'll show you how to roughly assemble them. So I suggest doing the base as a sub-assembly. We've got our 1" by 1/4 uprights, and then the plate itself. There's no measurement to do on this. You just want to make sure that you end up with nice open corners. I've positioned the magnets in to hold my pieces in place so that I can leave them there. Again, you're going to be probably a little more careful about this. I'm just trying to make it easy. I'm putting a 1/4" spacer underneath so that it is level all the way around and will leave me with open corners on the top. You've got materials here that you can use. I'm just borrowing from the kit itself to put spacers underneath so that all of my pieces are raised. And that is the base sub-assembly. Again, position things a little more carefully and decide how you want to hold things in place before you tack it together. The assembly of the box before you weld it is 10 marks of your total score, and we'll be looking for alignment, good open joints all the way around, centering of the parts so that they're in the proper position, and tack welds that are sufficient but not overdone. When it comes to fitting up the rest of the box, you'll have to refer to the drawings. They're pretty straightforward. Basically, things are centered if you look at them from the top. After the sub-assembly for the base is done, you're probably going to want to use some of your measuring tools and scribe out just more or less where those pieces should be positioned on the base. Use the magnets to get everything up square. And again, this forms the framework for the rest of the pieces. Remember that these are sheared pieces. They are not machined pieces. Some of them may be a 1/16 too big, too small. Make it fit as close as you can to the specs. So fitting these 3 vertical sides on is actually pretty important, because you have to have them square, and when you're done you want this piece to fit on the top and have nice open corners all the way around as well. And just because this is likely to happen to you on one of the pieces somewhere, you see that these pieces are my 3/8 pieces. I don't have the bevel milled into this yet, and they're supposed to fit inside here just a little bit. So they're not supposed to stick out, they're supposed to be tucked in. And on this corner, I've got interference, so I cannot tuck it in. Could I be more careful when I put these up? Probably, but you really do have to slow down and breathe and take your time and not get excited when you're fitting them up. We do give you that hour. It is enough time to deal with little things like this. But in this case, you know, these are tacked in place already. So my only way to get them to fit in is to file down the edges. I strongly suggest that you bring a nice aggressive file, just for this reason. It's also good for cleaning up edges like this. I've sat this on top on magnets. It's not actually tacked into position yet, but my sides are tacked, so I can't open them up. say if I had been smart, I might have checked that I could fit this in before I tacked them in. But this is ready to tack in, but I just thought I would mention this at this point. And so I took this piece out to the vise and filed it down, and I did have to go back about 4 times, but now it's tucked in, it's holding itself in place. You don't want to weld the magnets in, by the way. And then in order to get that, that perfect 1/4 inch open corner all the way around, I am just, again, making use of one of the other pieces, in this case the back strap, and that's in position. So take it from there. And as well, keep in mind that yours will be machined here to create your horizontal V-groove weld. And so from there, I'm leaving the front open just so that you can see where I'm at. The magnets have been pulled out. Lay out some lines, measure, make sure that your pieces are centered. You've got this piece to fit on. You've got these pieces to fit on the diamond way, so points up and down, centered on your side pieces. And we've got this one back strap to fit on the back, which is quite easy to do. I hope that helps. Again, bring a file. Take your time, but don't waste time, because there won't be time to waste by the time you get this all together and start to weld. Strategize, plan what welds you're going to do first ahead of time would probably be a good idea. And there will be a lunch break that everybody has to stop at and then come back and finish off their welds. There will be a cutout. It's not in here, but there is going to be a cutout on the bottom. The dimensions to mark where that cutout goes are part of the drawings that you get. Remember, those drawings will be there for you, but you need to use them for them to be any good. And you can mark out where the hole is cut. You should be prepared to oxyacetylene cut that hole. It may be at Niagara College that they prefer to have their own students do it for safety reasons, but it's something that you should be able to do. I'm just going to move this one out and move this one in so you can see what I'm talking about. Right? That's the mock-up box again, so that you have the different colors for the different processes. It's up to you to choose 3/32 or 1/8, and when you're all done, the ring will be on top, and there will be a hole cut out on the bottom. That's the last thing, and then you will bring your work up to be evaluated. And have fun.